Brightest blessings, everyone. I'm doing a video response I'm responding to what's happening with Rev.Jack. Okay. He made a video, and I think everyone knows about this, a three-parter regarding one of his demons in his life. And everybody seemed to be pretty supportive, but he did get attacked by a fellow Satanist by the name of rev.paul. That just didn't seem to go over too well with Jack's friends. And I'm sorry, Paul, but I think you kind of would understand that just a little bit. Or you should. Paul says, Reverend Paul states, that Jack has broken one of the 11 rules of the earth, and so therefore Jack should stop calling himself a Satanist and rather just start calling himself a pagan. I disagree with this on two levels, Reverend Paul. The first level is simply because I don't believe that he broke one of the 11 rules of the earth. I had known about this situation for a little bit, but I was also very well aware that he was not saying everything. And I'm sure everybody else who knew, the few people who did know, also were aware of that issue. I had been asking him to bring about a little bit more, just a little bit more, but he had not, because he was not ready. He was still dealing with his demons, or trying not to. But since Reverend Jack has been laid up, he's been feeling vulnerable, he's been having these nightmares, and it's been pushing him. I have to say I was very surprised that he went from not being able to tell his good, trusted friends the entire story to putting it all out there for YouTube. I was extremely surprised, shocked, but very proud of the man. You should be too. Very, very proud of him. And I think that it's helped him a great deal. But more importantly, I think it's helped those who have been in that situation and are currently in that situation even more. And I think that, as a Satanist, should be valued. I'm not claiming to know a lot about being a Satanist or even a quarter of what you or Jack know. I will give it to you both. Y'all have it hands down, and you can keep that title. But I don't think he broke the 11th rule of the earth, and the reason, one of the 11 rules of the earth, and the reason why I don't believe that he broke it, because it says that you should not burden other people with your troubles unless you are asked to do so. And I think that's a pretty good rule. I'm sick and tired of hearing people bitch and whine all the time. The point is that I was asking him to step forward and give a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And I kept asking him. So, if nobody else, I don't know about anybody else's experience with Reverend Jack, but I will tell you right now, I asked him. Enough said, Reverend Paul. Jack probably didn't say this because it's really none of your business. But if you really need to know, none of your business, but it's also not anything I'm hiding. I asked him. And so did the children. Hello, Mystic. This is my son, Mystic. Yes, want to look in the camera? What a beautiful man. Yes. Okay. Only time you'll see me kissing a man. Anyway. Even if he had broken one of the 11th rules of the earth, really, Paul? Really? Are you saying that because he breaks one of the rules, one of the 11th rules of the earth, he is no longer a Satanist? If I was a Christian and I had broken one of the 10 Commandments, would you say that I'm no longer a Christian? Absolutely not. Honey, I'm trying to make a video here. Yeah, it's not all about you. I'm a Wiccan. Have I always followed the Wiccan read? No. Sometimes because I made a mistake, and sometimes because I just didn't fucking agree. Does that necessarily mean that I'm not a Wiccan? And if it does, so be it. As I always say, I am what I am. I is what I is. No fighting that. But I truly don't believe that I'm not anything but a Wiccan at this point in time. Reverend Paul, please, are you telling me that you have never broken one of the 11 rules of the earth since you've been a Satanist? Ever? But I still consider you a Satanist, and should so. I just want you to think about it, Reverend Paul. And if someone's going to be attacking Jack because of this, then bring it on, because they know the truth now. If they still want to attack him based on inaccurate information, then you're just a prick and a pussy in my book. Bring it on. Paul, you have something to say? Let me know. I still love you. I still like you. But don't be a prick. If anybody else has anything to say about this, let me know. Blessed be.